That's good to know.
Wish they'd have told me that last week.
All right, Eric, more storylines for next year. Ray, what type of role did they discuss with you, and how important was finding a definitive role here, whether maybe it was starting X amount of minutes, and what have you been told about what your role is, and what do you think at this age that your role still can be?
Well, going into this process, I never said whether I wanted to start or come off the bench. That wasn't really, issue. The way that I prepare for the game, the way that I try to figure out what's best for this team, whatever's going to be best for me in this situation is going to figure itself out. This team won a championship without me. I'm not going to come in and expect to, for coach to cater to who I am or what I do. I got to make that work on the floor with my new teammates. And I always said, whether you start or come off the bench, the best compliment is who you finish the game up with. And it changes from game to game depending on how you play. So when I was coming off the bench and Avery was starting, Avery was doing a great job. You got in there and had the impact as best as you can when you can get in there. And then, you finish the game, you got to make some free throws. It changes. And for me, I've always been a guy that I go with what the coach needs or what the coach wants, what the team needs or what the coach wants. And, I'm not trying to come here and win on my terms. I'm trying to win on what Coach Spoelstra and Pat Riley need for this team to help win another championship.
There are only a handful of players, really, in this league that absolutely strike fear into their opponent. And Ray is one of those players. If you looked at the coaching staffs and benches around the league, every time you see a still shot of him raising, you probably see the body language of that bench going like this, knowing what's about to happen, and in clutch moments in particular. So he's built a reputation on that. We're thrilled to have him here in the Miami Heat family, but there's no question we brought him here to be a big part of what